going to be our first defensive side as Penta. They will be our orange team. And CISU will be our attacking team on blue first to get us underway.
Who are you rooting for, guys?
I'm not putting any money on this one. This is going to be too close to call.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. Yeah.
It's going to be great. But let's see where they start with their defense. It's immediately going to go down to the basement. No one's surprised, I think, by that, as the Penta lineup starts to take shape.
Like in the Frost.
Yep.
Frost does really, really well.
That server room area.
Exactly. I mean, I prefer Frost on the staircase near the server room, but she does well just in the server room.
Yeah,
in general,
you sit on the staircase and then you fall back into the server room.
And the smoke as well works really nice with Frost around the area.
So we'll see when they choose to do it. Now, what we saw from TCM last game was a lot of very active roamers running around the rest of the map. On Oregon, it worked. On Clubhouse, less so. They didn't have as much success with it. They also tried to be a little bit less mobile. Let's see if either of these two teams follow that run, as we do see our changed up Fantastic Five, so to speak, here from CISU running themselves a blitz instead of a Twitch, which I like. Now, the role that Twitch and the role that Ash take for a lot of teams is that first person in, look for info, have a very strong gun for that initial firefight, but then back up and gain position.
Well, they do have an Ash.
They do have an Ash, so she can go and do that somewhere else.
And a sledge. So they've got quite a aggressive push there, I think.
What I'd love to see is the sledge goes with the shield. Shield looks around, goes in first, looks for information, tells sledge it's come in safe, and then he makes a hole, gives shield another angle.
Maybe Ash pushes a different way to create the own breaches somewhere else.
A different way on her own singly, but we'll wait and watch. But yes, that combination of shield and Ash's shield to sledge is great.
No, that makes sense.
And I think switching it out to Twitch is the most logical.
I can picture Blitz pushing for servers. That's why I'm kind of picturing it.
Pushing for servers, or maybe just helping gain control of this top floor so they can go for trapdoors and then make his way down there.
Yeah, possibly.
These two trapdoors are very, very important now in attacking this A-bomb site because of the control they give on the floor underneath.
You get you get a really nice vantage point into air from there.
So Crip looks for an initial peek outside into the alley spawn for early kills. Does not find anything, but does take a little bit of damage himself, and now immediately has to turn tail and run away from the incoming CISU attack. Uzni upstairs here with that blitz will begin to push in from the front end as the rest of his team are now starting to hunt down and close in on Crypt Jaeger here within the tellers and the archives location.
Crypt's done some really good stuff, I've just remembered. He's quite good at roaming with Jaeger. I've just remembered now,
he's quite good at away without getting much done, and that's allowing Penta to close in on him from all angles.
Let's see how he does versus Penta.
Allowing CISU to close in on him from all angles without really getting much work done. Protected drone will now spot Crypt, and he has been spotted here by Wilkie.
He is used to this pressure though. He roams all the time.
This side. Oh, Wilkie
here it
not
is.
Paying enough attention. He picks up one kill, but now he's been so closed in.
Oh, that's smart play.
Going to go off, and that's going to give poor little shield guy all the time.
He's still alive. Oh, there we go. That was smart play, bringing the blitz just to make it a lot easier, not risking each person.
Wilkie, however, played a little bit too aggressive for his own good there. All he had to do was watch the doorways. Instead, he walked straight up to it.
And Frost is in the place where I really like. I like his positions. Oh yeah.
So all Wilkie had to do was sit there and let Buzni push in behind him with the shield. The flash would have either not gone off or just forced him out the doorway. Then Wilkie could have shot him as he came out. Instead, Wilkie tried to push in the doorway, gets himself killed for it.
They're breaching the hole, they might see ya.
Breaching the hole above. Now he has to get up on here, which will hide his feet. Nice little spot.
That was nice, yeah.
Got to reinforce on the wall just in time as well to watch.
They will have got some intel on it with that thing as well.
Grenade's going to land right underneath him. Ovi goes down, and he will be finished off through the doorway and through the hole by that guy with a horrible name. Down in the server room then is just Rendy it, throws the Nitro across, will tag the shield out, but Ovi doesn't kill him, and now they know he's down here as well. They're going to be looking at him from the trapdoor above, and Bootsy's coming in the door below. He's going to be in a horrible, horrible world of pain in a second, but as long as he can waste some time, it's good. 40 seconds on the clock.
And there it is.
Flash comes around. He actually kills the shield, but is now just panicked, trying to fire around the corner and stay alive, and manages to make it out. Now they're still pushing on down. Sai pushed out to help him out. Keita Moreski has the diffuser, but is still holding him in the corner. Looks for a couple of shots, does get the kill, but they are still 2v2.
I like that push with the blitz.
Yep.
Even that he lost, it was a nice push that.
15 seconds on the clock. Pengu misses those shots first onto Keita as he picks across the gap. 10 seconds on the clock, they got to get in, but Sai will pick up the kill onto Protax. Now it's all on Keita.
Oh, he walked through the smoke.
He had to sprint through the smoke,
yeah, he had to.
And he goes down to
it. That, when we were talking about, you know, the placements of people, the smoke, all you have to do is save them smokes for the last minute. They have to walk through. Yep. So either they're just going to save their life or they're going to kill themselves.
Perfectly done.
Just as we saw. Beautiful.
So, first round on the board then from Penta. They used a lot of time there taking out Crip and lost their sledge player in doing so as well. But ultimately, it was then the Frost and the Pulse that did most of the work down in that server room because they had no pressure on any other angle. They didn't blow open the trapdoors. They didn't really pressure on the backside, and it was all in that server room, and they were allowed to be stalled in there by ages by both Pulse just being behind that rack and being unkillable, and then finally when he went down, no time left to deal with the smokes.
I think one big hit to them with Blitz going down as well. It was a bit of a lucky kind of spray going towards the shield, and I think that really slowed them down. And then again, the smoke being there to slow them down even more. I think that really hurt them. Close though. It's not like it was you know, a done deal, was it? Very close.
Oh, yep. So we'll see the setup then for CISU on defense. So they are immediately beginning on the back foot.
I really like that Blitz pushing the roamer as well, because as we've seen, Crip does really well roaming, and I weren't shocked at him holding his own under that pressure. Quite good to see.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Trapdoors all taken out. Protect still upstairs. Junus right on the top floor. And then immediately starts to make his move down as he realizes he's not going for that spawn peak.
Jaeger does seem to be a very favourite kind of roamer.
Yeah.
It will because of the gun. The gun
on a map
is
like
really,
this,
really nice.
where a lot of the distance is more spread out than a lot of other roaming shots, and there are long-range corridors to fire down. His weapon and the ACOG is one of the most powerful for it, and yet he still has the mobility and the speed to get around behind anyone that he may
I
need
think
to.
Crip's going to go straight to him, because Crip usually goes here, you know, with the drone, possibly. Because he's literally in the exact same place as Crip were, as a roamer.
Well,
which is a good
exactly
position.
What just happened. Crip drone went in there and found him. Drone gets killed out, but then they immediately trade a couple of shots back and forth, but Junus
Roamer
gets
versus
out
Roamer.
alive.
You know what they're going.
Goes through the
Very
store in the
nice.
back, gets a couple of shots behind him, but he's still alive. Junus now being collapsed in on from other sides. Pengu's going to fight him from the other angle.
Nice.
That's
He wanted
what
to
we
get back.
needed to see. Yeah,
Very,
well, that's
nice
what we
play.
should have seen
Yeah.
from Wilkie last time, right? You know he's coming your way. You're being pushed out from one angle, hiding away from Wilkie, pushed forward. However,
It's like smoking them out.
was given a free kill to the roamer.
It's like smoking them out, innit? And then they have to run out to the fire or whatever, to the trap.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, 4 remaining defenders left up then from CISU. Still holding this basement tight, watching these trapdoor angles. So they're already starting to use their smokes. There's still a minute and a half on the clock, which is a lot of time.
You want to save them, as we talked about, and as we saw. Oh, wasting them all, man.
No, there's no wasting. He is holding people outside of that location. They're not getting in.
But there's a minute.
Yeah.
Minute plus.
So you use it now and hold them in now, or you let them in now and then lose faster. Like this.
I suppose, yeah, they did push quite fast, so possibly you'd have to do it now.
So, the walls have been broken open by Thermite, and now he's droning in to get some more information on what's inside. Penta still have their shield up. Rendia, though, on the top floor above, looking for some shots down. Doesn't manage to get away with it.
Got that intel with the kill holes.
Uzni picks him off as he gets down. Crip now with a nice shot from range, taking out Wilkie as well. And Penta get themselves the man advantage back. Crip is coming down the stairwell and actually splitting the defense here in half.
He's acting like a wall right now.
Yes, exactly what he's doing. Crip is taken out by protecting behind. So it is back to 3v3, but these 2 players are left to defend against this shield.
Very nice.
But he was just waiting for the defuse
Yeah,
to go down.
love it.
There it is. Last 2
Oh,
got to
that's
push
beautiful.
forward. Pengu will take out 1 more as he pushes in the behind, but Kantaremeski now in that doorway. Starting to push forward. They do not have to peek him too
No, they
far.
don't. They're in a really nice position. All they need to do is watch the bomb. That's all they have to
to
do.
hold tight. Pengu behind that desk sees his head as he peeks over it. Now protects the last man. He's trying to come in from upstairs, but does not have the time to do this as slowly as he wants. And Ovi's already waiting up here for him. Ovi is expecting the flank. Ovi is playing a very, very defensive position.
This is so well played.
He has no time for this. He's already.
He's going to run. He's going to get shot in the back.
He's already out of time. Like, he can't even defuse right now.
Shot in the back.
Oh,
just shot in the face.
Doesn't even matter. Good hold then, and strong attack by Penta. Methodical and slow. Droned out the roamer very, very nicely. Pushed into the server room. Forced those smokes out pretty early on. And ultimately, the defense from CISU was already way too far back and within the bomb site to do anything about that push.
We're seeing some really good level play here. Very, very solid teamwork. They're really on it right now.
I mean, we've seen it from time and time again. Teams try and sit in that red corridor and hold that A bomb site. But now everyone knows you just stick a shield in the way.
Oh, Glaz. I just saw a Glaz.
Stick a shield in the way, get the plant down with ease, and then the retake is horrible. Like, people should know by now that sitting in that red corridor is not a good place to defend any bomb sites from. But apparently they hadn't quite picked up on that message, and they allowed a free plant and a free round for Penta.
Yeah.
But now they're going upstairs to this top bomb site, and that's why you saw the glads from
Yes, I was
here.
going to say CISU probably guessed they were going to go here, and then went for the glass so it can go to the car park, as we've seen.
Goes to the car park and really shuts down any kind of movement on this top floor by the defending team.
And again, they don't need to hit anyone, it's just the fear of it. The fear of glass being there, it just restricts your movement.
10 seconds left.
I wonder if we'll see CISU go for the first floor. If they ever do go for that option.
We'll see. They've got
If they
another
do,
idea,
I know,
I'm sure.
they can also defend the bottom again because they didn't successfully defend it yet. So.
Yeah. And I mean, they're also a team that they're one of the few teams that like running glads. We say Epsilon do so, but Wilkie's the only other person that has expressed any interest in doing it.
Yeah.
So while they could take the top floor, they may not have to deal with such a player when doing such a defense. So we'll see whether or not the Penta squad can punish them with the same kind of precision or not. But for now, he's still on his drone before heading his way up here.
There he is.
Checking that doorway. We saw a couple of times people that late reinforce that doorway get taken out.
I mean, again, yeah, it's just shooting through there. You can tag people. I mean, that's going straight into, like, through, I think, both rooms there.
So.
Ooh.
Here comes the push from the rest of the team. They did do a good job of hiding from that car park, which has meant he has had to reposition away already.
I like that Roma.
Yeah, Crip in the lobby. Rendier underneath.
Yeah. So they've got two Romas.
Potential backstabs, and now it's on the attacking team to try and track them down and find their locations. But Penta again, holding very tight angles.
The beauties are in place.
Nice.
Pushes into the storage cupboard, turns away from the gas grenade even before it goes off. Is now forced out to safety. Ovi firing across into the office onto Junas, pushes him in. A nice hole made in this wall here to the meeting room. Stops most of the early pushes in through that outside, and that is that early aggressive ash down.
That's a room that you are going to see people pushing from as well, usually.
Crip
at least
with
one.
the flank takes down one more. It is Wilkie down from the main entrance. That Jaeger taking out the repelling glass that was up on the window.
Nice.
Now as Boozy tries to come in and take down Ovi, goes to the flash, but is ultimately too far away for it to really do an effect. Keeps him alive for now. There is still 3 attackers left up against 5 defenders. Penta are slowly falling back into a deeper position, but as they're getting a kill each time they do so, it's not the end of the world for them. Time for Rendier and Crip to start flanking up behind. Rendier being very cautious about it, but he could do a lot of damage if he gets his timing right here. Kenteretti spots him, misses his shots, but gives his position away, and that is enough for Rendier to just hide again now. He says, well, you can either come and get me and waste more time, or you can leave me here and I'll come and flank you again in a minute.
Oh, they find it really hard to push through here. This defense is really, really strong.
Upstairs he comes, checks the corner. Neither of them landed a kill shot, but both of them take a little bit of damage.
Oh, the threat.
Katori Masti looks for the runaway. Ovi misses again. Boozney now pushes into one room, but Thermite will pick up the first kill for the attacking team.
Wow.
Takes a shotgun blast to the shield and shrugs it off. Pengu now in the hallway, comes around the corner and flashes, but they have downed each other outside.
Oh, nice, is in.
Sai gets one down.
2 of them are in. They can get the diffuser down here.
The diffuser is going to go down. 10 seconds left on the clock. It has to,
They
but
need
oh
to
no,
get it.
Protex
Oh.
has been downed. It is just Boozney. He's killed one, needs to get the next one.
What's he
3
gonna do?
seconds on the clock. He has to hold the diffuser. Can't find a spot for it.
Operators, you have
The time has timed out. Doc had also managed to sprint around run side. I think he accidentally revived.
It looked like, yeah, it looked like he was really close to the bomb, so he might have revived instead of planted or something.
No. Outside, Thatcher and Bandit had downed each other.
Right.
Then at the end of the round, Thatcher was dead, but Bandit was running around.
Right.
No one had run over there to like manually revive them. The only way any of them would have got up would have been the Doc gun.
Yeah.
They were on top, literally on top of each other. So what I think happened was Doc tried to revive Thatcher at range. Managed to hit the Bandit. Bandit gets up, kills the Thatcher, but ultimately the timer is still too low for anything to happen. Like, there is no reason for that orange player, that orange Bandit, to have been running around the map. But the
One thing I want to say there, though. One thing I want to say there.
I think I'm just...
You confused me a bit, but it don't matter. One thing I do want to say, though, is that defense. That looked like impossible to get through, and then you had, I think, Crip at the stairs. It was definitely it was aroma causing that fear from the side as well. So he didn't even know which side to look from. He was like, "Is it there? Is it there? Is it there?" As you're trying to push forward. Holy, yeah, they're looking really, really strong. Who's map with this? Do we know?
Yeah, it was Penta's map.
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
part of the reason I suspect why their defense is looking so good. But they now have to attack down onto the CISU defense. Down in the basement
Once
they
again.
go.
Will they be able to adapt to how Penta attacked last time? Because they did quite well.
Did. What we need to see from this time is a more proactive defense in this location. They gave this up so easily that Penta's shield plate got them in there and got the plant down with ease. Now Kuzni's playing a little bit further forward here inside the A-bomb.
One thing what would be
and
interesting.
He's making himself a little walk hole to get through.
One thing what would be interesting is, you know, the trap door what looks into vaults or into server room.
Yep.
The one back. This one. If you actually left that one open, I mean, it's very risky, but or maybe had a roamer around here. So if they broke through there and then they try that shield player, you could actually go around and you could see the shield person from behind.
Yep.
It's an interesting kind of.
But everyone from CISU is still staying downstairs right now as Penta, well, clearing all the floors above.
Because I'm just thinking, like, that shield is so strong, but you could have a C4 to stop it.
Yep.
That's one thing you can.
Jonas upstairs. He's at the top of the server room stairwell. These corners, goes for a random spray across one side and sees no one.
Got him firing though.
Turn and hide. Should slow them down a little bit more, but will it be enough to keep control of the server room? He's now playing the sole man in this little spot.
Also, they haven't gone for a frost, just not.
Yep.
Interesting.
They have used up a minute 40 of the time already.
Yeah, that's why Blitz is probably starting to kind of rush a bit here now.
Yeah, they've cleared out the rest of the building. They now know it's safe.
See, there's the breach.
Around the corner and pre-fire it all, but no one there.
That's that breach. So if you had.
Stands up and that's his feet exposed, and even when you're crouching down the stairs, feet are open, and Junas makes the most of it. Sai goes down, but Junas will be taken out as that trapdoor is opened up. He managed to to vault over the wall and get inside, but he may still die to this grenade.
They lost a very important player there.
Down they go. Grenade goes down. Crypt picking up a kill on the other side of the map as well. And down goes the Doc as he was trying to rotate. This is what I like to see.
Yeah.
Doc, someone here in the garage just stopping them rotating from B-bomb to A.
And also, he can do a pincer movement on them if they start pushing towards
If they do get past, then he can stab them in the back when the plant goes down.
But it is quite bad for Penta, even though they're doing quite well here because they lost that shield, and that shield play was a big part of that plant, so they're going to have to go for something a bit different. That's probably why we're seeing the garage play, maybe.
40 seconds on the clock.
It's going to be hard to plan.
Smokes is still going out. He's got 2 more, including that one. Wow, that shot.
Where?
No, a Crypt. He pushed in from the garage, takes him out, but then gets taken out. But Wilkie will be upstairs and take down Rendier in the back as well, so the flanking pulse play was powerful. He can now drop down through the hole that's been made here.
This is where I'll picture it.
Pengu's head,
wow.
but he's too slow and too crouchy in, and that gives Pengu the angle he needed. Protects the last man now.
He's getting the plant down, he probably knows it.
He sees him around the
He
corner.
sees him, nice, gets him.
But can he survive?
1v1.
Pengu
1v1. He's got him. Oh, he hasn't.
What?
Pengu has the superior angle. Manages to land the shot.
Looked like you were like.
His angles, comes in with the pistol first.
Wow.
Sees the head.
He even said
takes
what?
It off. Lucky caught by surprise.
Yeah, because he was like looking ready for it, and okay, nice. Okay, they're on fire right now.
I mean, there was a much better attempt there from the CISU defense, but
well, we know why though, right? Because the shield died way too early. Though Crypt did very well from the garage.
Yep, Crypt did a lot of work, pushing in from behind there, picking up 1 extra kill. Arguably a little bit overly greedy because he died for it, but trading out 1 for 1
we see that
is not the worst situation you can be in.
We do see that when someone does kill, they get a bit of a momentum going, and sometimes they might make a read wrong just because they're feeling maybe the adrenaline off that kill, or they just felt they've done a good read. So sometimes they do just run maybe a bit too far. Even if they are a really good player, they'll make that kind of silly read just because of that kill they've just made.
Maybe
we do
so.
see that,
Yep.
but sometimes you see amazing things from that as well. So it works in both ways.
So Penta back down into basement for defense. They could flawless take this map as things stand.
CISU we're going to have to change up a lot because last time they attacked this, it was quite bad, I think.
It wasn't wonderful. Crypt took a lot of their time up. Wookie died unnecessarily trying to hunt him down.
Though they played very well at getting him. I did like that. We blitzed. I like that.
Out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Can they do a better job this time?
We will see.
Still reinforcing the elevator as the spawns come on in.
Drone activated.
And here comes the CISU attack. Crypt's still upstairs finding a couple more drones, but now they know he's still running around that area.
Looks like he might be repositioning to the top, maybe? Maybe just going stairs? Okay, he's going stairs.
Closer to the basement, actually. He's not playing as far from his team as he has done previously. but he's still being
He's respecting.
turned around.
He's respecting the
Yep.
push. Because it was nice.
They did a really good job at hunting him down and
Oh, yeah.
finishing him off earlier on. So this time he's like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a much safer escape down towards my team this time.
Oh, we can hear Sai there.
Drones are completely surrounding the floor above him, everywhere except where he is. He's heading forward a little way as he hears Junas in this open office area,
Did he
but
just...
can't land the shots from either of them, so he immediately turns tails and runs down into the basement. So Crip now completely safe back down and reinforced in with his team as Junas comes to push straight down the stairway and open up the wall that they literally just finished reinforcing.
No, it was nice play by him. We said that before as well. With roamers, like it's good to have a really decent roamer, but a really, really good roamer will know when to push back, and they'll know what time to push back.
Problem is this time they've given up not a lot of time as I had before. Minute 50 was on the clock when Crip folded down, so it's been a lot of time here for CISU to begin their actual assault onto the bomb site itself. Shield above the hole that Crip is literally underneath right now. Won't be able to do a whole lot, but the rest of the team are pushing into other angles. Kate Mystery coming down the back staircase. Thermite opening up this trapdoor as well. Junas still trying to pin.
Junas thinks Crip's there, so he's kind of wasting time.
He summons him again. Like that's this. Junas' position there does the same thing. His position here now does the same thing as a player in Garage would, right? This stops anyone crossing that was at the other bomb site to the A bomb site.
He's right.
All they have to do is deal with the A bomb site defenders, which, well, Overy is one of them. He's already picked up one kill. Now looking for the shield to come down the stairs, but you reveal your feet when you do so. Keeps flashing his way down. It does force Overy back. He survives. The grenade will come in behind the server unit. Doesn't do too much to defend against Rendier, who's still here, though. They're going to rush down into him. He takes down one. There's two more coming.
Oh, get him! Oh, that would have been big. That would
have
have been two of them.
But Junas takes down Overy as he tried to peek out and help Rendier. Rendier will be alone now, and they're going to leave him down there.
Give him intel.
He's come in 30 seconds. Another flashbang goes off. Crip is in a
nice, good headshot.
He takes him out. Oh, goes for the reload in a horrible location. Gets away with it. Sai will take down Junas from behind him, though. It is just 2 against 3 now.
And it was looking so good for CISU as well.
It was, and they take him down from the side on while the
plan is going down. And he was just going for the plan, and there it is. 5-0. Wow.
Penta taking map number 1. 5 rounds to nothing. Ultimately, a slightly better attack because they used 2 thermites on the rooms above, though they couldn't open up that wall, and that allowed far less mobility for the defending pair. Sorry, the attacking pair trying to get that plant down. And Penta were able to surround them much, much easier, especially after they'd managed to pick off the players that were on the floor above. Very
even as well. Look, no real carry at all. Just really, really even team. Very strong.
Yeah, really, really nicely
done.
Like,
not only do they have like strong roamers, but when you do beat the roamers, they've got really strong tactics. Not only have they got that, they've got really just strong players, just in general. So the tactics, the roaming, and then you get past all that, strong defense.
So Penta were a team that came into this with a lot of crowd hype for being the best. A lot of people expected them to take this tournament with ease.
Yep.
Didn't necessarily see it in the opening rounds, to be fair. It wasn't as convincing as everyone said they were going to be.
Definitely feeling the groove right now.
Yeah. Now's a different story. Rendier, again in this selection,
this would have been
doing a whole
This would have been
lot
3 people.
as far as the kill score and the kill board shows. But again, as you say, taking out that one person, the C4 slowing the other 2 down, giving that team a chance to reposition around and help him out.
Well, he had a chance to have 3 people there. It's just that they downed him as he was just about to press the C4. So
yes, his kills do not look fantastic because he didn't kill all 3. But he did his job. Again,
I mean, it's not all about the kills.
Yeah, by the time they killed him, they were down to 30 seconds to push in the room. It had given the rest of his team enough of a chance to position away from the other trapdoors and get inside that server room and kill them out as they started to come through the door. They took down the Ash there.
It all adds up, doesn't it?
And every little advantage helps. So ultimately, that did work for them. Now, on one of our other games that's taking place today, G-Bots have just won their match 2-0. So they won that 5-1 and then 6 rounds to 5. So while they are on the edge of getting into the top 2, they are another one of these teams that needs some very lucky results to make it happen.
Right.
So we'll look at the standings later on again and see exactly what that has done to it. But
it's going to be moving around a lot,
and there's going to be a lot of shuffling done in there. So it's another 3 points for them. They're going to jump up a little way. So that makes the following few games even more important for TCM and other teams that are sitting there on 8 points. But we have Herford Base. We have map number 2. Penta are attacking first. CISU are defending. And we are getting straight into this map.
Sifu's map. Are we going to see the reverse? Are we going to see a 5-0?
Potential. Both teams are very, very skilled. Both teams are clearly
they are.
Very
they
hard.
are. That's the thing. Like Penta were playing so well there. Sifu are not a weak team.
No.
At all. So very interesting.
I mean, as you said, CISU just played their first game against Epsilon and 2-0'd them. Now they just lose 5-0 on Bank. So
wow.
clearly, straight up and out of the way, we are getting an interesting start to map number 2. Down into the basement then is the CISU defense to kick things off. And well, they are no surprising holding these two sites.
No, it's again like the very bottom is always to be expected. It's the most fortified, isn't it? Like on pretty much every map.
It's got the least angles you need to watch, but at the same time, still quite a few of them.
Oh yeah.
Upstairs goes Buzni as he starts to defend and reinforce these different trapdoors. We'll be interested to see if they send Katie or Masterio or Junis actually upstairs afterwards to play as actual roamers, which looks like they will. Junis goes up, Buzni goes down.
5 seconds to insertion.
They now know they have to deal with a bandit on their top floor somewhere, which is not too annoying because, to be fair, these doors are never successfully battery tricked in games like this.
Yeah. No, they're really hard to battery trick, so yeah, I'd recommend probably not going for that. I don't think we've ever seen it.
Brought him back down again.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it. Like,
oh, we haven't seen battery trick work, no.
No. What we're going to say is one beautiful thing about this defense is you have to actually have really good teamwork to attack it well, because you need to attack from all different angles. You can't just go the stairs, you can't just go the garageway, you can't just go from the outside. You need to attack all different areas because it's too much of an advantage being fortified in there.
Yep. So, different EMPs going off from Pengu, covering up a couple of different walls. Junis is still sitting close to one of them. They have started to make some holes open at the top, and that will mean Ovi is now going to open the single delivery doorway on the far side.
Yeah, let's see if
Junis is now exposed his backside to that door.
Yeah.
If they want to thermite these walls, they should be able to shoot him as he does so. That battery just goes down just as thermite gets there. Scares him off a little way. Begin to open up the wall above it a little bit more as that one goes in, grenade goes over, grenade doesn't go over.
I had a feeling as well, like, is he going to kill himself soon?
That grenade goes over, Junis
didn't hit
stands
him.
right next to it.
Sometimes you do get lucky.
Shrugs it off.
Yeah, sometimes it goes over.
And Ovi will lose both battery charge, his second thermite charge.
But still, they've got
that battery.
They've got that opening as well. Like, it's a very scary place for a bandit. If he keeps this, well played.
Yeah, well, they have the walls done. Like,
oh, they've gone off on them off them. Oh, but they did break one of the holes.
They broke one,
and they've got him down there.
And now they're taking out bandit all the same. Junis gets a little bit overly aggressive, trying to peek outside that doorway, and it's taken down. But at the same time, Crypt now is fighting up through a trapdoor onto the roaming Jaeger that's on the floor above, taking a little bit of damage but not finished off. And now they have to deal with this guy with only a minute on the clock. They've suddenly got a lot of threats they still need to worry about, despite having 5 people left alive.
I've noticed with Crypt, he usually does go for the roamers.
Sai gets downstairs, but Rendier, unfortunately for Penta, is disconnected.
Whoops.
They have to play this round out as it is. They cannot reset it mid-round. So
I mean, it's still 4-4.
Buzni.
Grove system getting everything, like it always does.
But now it's used up. He still knows exactly where this Blitz is, and is locking him in there. Meanwhile, Ovi taking a bit of damage. Wilkie takes down one, but it's trade out by Ovi. Crypt will take down Keita Marasti upstairs. Protecting Buzi answers straight away, but Crypt now has to find two. Shot in the back as he pushes into the A site. Explosive final finish.
Yeah.
But
be about the disconnect.
Yeah. Down into a 2v1 at the end. A nice quick flick across to A site. We do see an initial pick up of Blitz, who has made a large showing throughout the course of this entire series today.
And the glass.
And until it's locked, you've done this before, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're right now.
Whenever I see it, I just always think that's what they're picking. Okay, let's see.
Is picked up then by Wilkie. Another powerful pick for this one because of, we mentioned before, the basement here, ultimately, as a defender, doesn't give you a lot of space to run around it. You have to be sat in one spot and hold your angle. If you try and move, there's a lot of places to be shot from up top.
Where do you think?
Now, if the Glaz is the person shooting you, it takes one shot for most defenders, and you put him down.
That's very true. Where do you think the Glaz is going to go? Do you think it's going to push towards the break?
I think he's going to come from here,
yeah.
And look down through the hole above there. We'll wait and watch and see. He
could be stairway.
He could also come here, fire through that when they open it up, and then yes, if you want to push them in,
possibly
could come down the stairwells and fire down through the hall, which is another powerful bot. But for that, you need to already be getting control of A, so that you're shooting anyone that
well, that's what we're talking about. When you do attack the very bottom, you need to have more people pushing different ways. If there's one person, even if it's a glass on the stairs, it's not enough. It really isn't.
No, so Crypt up top here, on his cameras looking for the spawns. We'll now fire this little gap through the
Grip with
bottom
his-
of the red container
Did you know
garage.
about that? I didn't know about that.
Yep.
I like
Do we
Grip.
see anyone?
I like this guy. I mean, I'm a roamer, so I like roamers.
As it is, no one reveals himself too, and they're all pushing at the other side of the map, and Kainter MST opens up 1 kill, but Sai will immediately trade back onto him after he takes down Pengu, so Thatcher dead in trade for a Rook. That could be important if they can start getting batteries down though.
Is he trying the batch trick?
I don't know, but he's not right now, he's not underneath it, but if he puts the batteries down, they can't kill it now anyway. So he doesn't need to do a trick, he can just put them down. Ash will, from range, open up the delivery hold, because that has been left unreinforced, and that gives Buzny a sight in here, as Protex's charge goes off on the other locker doorway. So, eyes are open. Here is the glass.
As we were saying as well.
Froning and looking his way inside the A site as best he can.
Ooh,
May
did you
just
see
see
it?
Rendir come. Oh, Rendir doesn't come in the corner in the right timing for Wilkie to see him, but now he's going to reposition to the delivery doorway as well. And rappel up to look down on top of it. But Crip is still on the floor above and could do some dangerous work here if he's not careful. One taken out, but Dewsney's already
very
in
nice.
behind him to shut him down in the other angle. And we're stuck in this view. Damn it.
Really?
Yep. I can't go back to first person view. So, top down push coming in from CISU now. Eunice and Buzny coming down the main stairwell. Trapdoor being blown around behind Sai's head. Rarely will it be used, but if it does, it means it's something he's got to pay attention to. And there's only 3 defenders left up. That's low on numbers. Ovi taken out of range here by Wilkie, but he will revive himself being Doc. Rendir on the stairs fighting Junis and Buznasi. They rush him down,
Nice.
and Rendir is finished off. Ovi now looking to try and take up the mantle of that fight.
Got very low
He's
health.
surrounded on all angles.
There it is.
Shot in the back now. Protex takes him out through that locker hallway. Sai
It's
has
all
to
up to
find
smoke.
4.
Oh my god.
Sees one on the stairs, but the shield is leading the charge and blocking most of the shots. Now Wilkie's looking in from another angle.
Planting it here.
Yeah,
and then
Protex goes into
oh,
plumb, but it
got
gets
it,
taken out.
nice.
Buzney coming in behind Sai now. Flashbang
If
will
he
go
does
off.
this from this, I'm gonna say like.
He was flashed,
No,
and
but-
Buzney shot him in the side of the head after a quick reposition.
No, but could you imagine he does the 4-man in this view with this top-down view?
I'd be very upset. Flashed him, he had no idea. Flanked around the side, takes his head off. Nicely done. Another successful round then for Sisu. 2-0 for them. And get into the game because we do have everyone in. Blitz has once again been selected exactly the same setup as before things dropped for Penta. And well, the defense is the same again for Sisu as well. And there he is on your screen.
Yeah.
In that kitchen and TV room again. Seeing Bunes bouncy in the garage room. That is something else that I was informed of during the break.
What's that?
While it is spelled out, Bootsney,
It's bouncy.
it's bouncy. Pronounced more like bouncy.
I mean, we'll probably be saying loads of wrong things here. I
Of course.
butcher names all the time. I'm just completely used
I
to it.
butcher English names.
It's
all
not.
the time, let alone
Yeah, exactly.
Finnish
It's not like we're trying to butcher them. It's just you just pronounce it different. You know, you get it wrong.
Attackers recovered the bomb
One
diffuser.
human.
Attackers are
Sai
moving
this
to
time
defuse
sets
the
his drone
bomb.
up closer to the hole. Bouncy is right next to him. He's going to try and get himself a couple more shots off onto someone this time.
Don't like anyone's there though.
No, this time they are smart for it. It's a small disadvantage that he gains after repositioning before, but
Well, he really hurt the shield, didn't he, last time?
He did. But ultimately he's okay with it. Both teams are okay
The
with the
attacker's
reset the
bomb
way it was.
diffuser has been dropped.
And well, Penta are beginning their assault actually from up high. Looking for different angles in Crypt. There we go. Finds himself at a similar hole and starts to fire back through it. It's a risk, of course, doing that when there could have been someone on the other side of it, but gets away with it for now. Drones on in. See, in the kitchen room now has turned around and given up this garage a little bit.
Attackers have recovered
Maybe
the
have to get in
diffuser.
there and get control of it soon. We'll see as the rest of the team are still droning and covering the floors above. Rendir with Sai leading the charge will go straight on inside first. But they've got a long way down to go and already used up a minute of the clock.
Looks
to
like they go in Ash with the Blitz.
They want to grab control of the room here above Junas, right? This is they know this is important for thermiting, and if they want to do it, they need to get control of here. So we'll see if they pull that off or not. There is also a master chef, I was about to say, up in this floor. And well, he
There he
takes
is.
down Pengu pretty quickly. That Thatcher is taken out while he was on the window outside. But now his location has been spotted by the Ash and the shield combo. And they are considering the move down. Junas
Attackers have
on the
located
floor
a bomb.
below as well, so they've got a good pincer on anyone that tries to come down these stairs. The Bandit and the Jaeger
Nice.
both firing onto him from all angles,
Nice
but
position there. We Blitz on the doorway.
yeah, he will drone a bit first, and Rendir decides to back away and choose a different angle himself. The chef gets droned out and can't kill it, so turns and moves. Now kills the drone from a different angle as Wilkie comes out to try and help that same
Ooh.
angle. Can't land too many shots. Junas still on the floor below, looking up and underneath.
Taking a long time to get rid of this Roma.
That's the key thing. Penta taking a lot of time, and they even lose another one. Ovi
Wow,
now taken
this guy,
down.
yeah.
That's Thermite as well. Outside from range, taken out by Kaito Remesta. I'm just going to say his name differently every time, I think. By the sound of this. Ash looking to come down this stairwell to where that diffuser has been dropped, where a teammate has fallen, but again, the spray to open up that hole is there.
I think he knows the diffuser's there.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Sai comes in. They use it
Nice,
to get it out.
that was really nice.
Master Shield, Rendier takes down Master Chef.
God.
And that gets the diffuser back in their
25
hands. It's only one
seconds.
kill, and well, they just lost another man. 25 seconds on the clock. 4 people to find. The diffuser is in Sai's hand. They're going to go straight here into this
Probably got to see
bomb
him straight
site.
away.
They know he's in here. They've got to go in. Junas watching one angle, Bouncy watching the other.
Where is it?
10 seconds. There's
Soon
no
as he pops
frosting. Get in.
through.
The smokes are coming
There
over
it
the wall.
is.
He comes.
Yep.
Down he goes. Junas gets
5
one.
seconds.
5 seconds. Next
oh!
man comes on in. Gets to survive
there
to
we
begin with, but can't land his final shots to get
Wait.
Bouncy down.
Okay.
Does finally get him off, but it takes way too damn long for him to get in and get the plant down. Can't
What?
grab the second kill either. And round number 3 heads on over.
You were going for a really early pre-fire because I think you were expecting the time to be a lot faster than that. I think you were thinking the round went over a lot faster because he could have easily got Ash jumping through as well.
Yeah.
But it don't really matter.
Yep. But
So wow.
another round on the board
Yeah,
for
what is going
CISU.
on? It's just
But
showing
this
like
is what happens when you get
well,
two so evenly matched teams playing. Like the equal skill is definitely there.
on their maps
But
as well.
yes, when they've got their maps properly stratted out, when they've got their maps locked down, it's the start of things.
And
these are the things you start to see.
This is the thing that I were kind of expecting to see a lot more as well. Like the teams actually winning their maps, doing very well on their maps, because you'd expect them to be the strongest on their maps. But we haven't seen that all the time, have we?
Well, this is the thing. Look, yes, because they picked it means they think they're good at it, but that doesn't mean the team they're playing against are any worse at it. They
That's
don't
true.
know. That's the whole point. They've hidden their strategies from it. So just because someone has picked a map doesn't mean their opponents are bad at it.
No,
Just
of
means
course.
they think they are stronger.
Yes.
They're not always going to be right. Those teams will have trained those maps too. They may have even baited that map selection out of their
That's
opponents.
true.
So
Yeah, there is that going
yeah,
on.
it's not too surprising to see teams losing on their chosen maps, especially at this stage of the competition. The earlier
5
weeks,
seconds to go.
I'd argue yes, because not everyone's had a chance to practice every map. But now, everyone's had a chance to practice a lot of maps very well, and
Attackers are
yes,
moving
to see
defuse
people
the bomb.
losing on their chosen map would have been a bit more of a surprise.
But
But
this-
as
this-
you're showing here, not what we're seeing.
but it
Everyone is practicing these maps and playing them very, very well.
But it is kind of crazy that how domineering Penta were last game, and now it's like complete flip. It's like a complete flip.
Well, that shows, again, it comes down to, it's not that these guys are shooting better than the other, it's not that they're just winning more
Teamwork,
firefights, because
tactics.
when you switch in the head, the firefights are going the opposite way. It's about, yeah, teamwork, strategy, and tactics, giving them the advantages they need to land the important shots without people returning fire, and that is working far more in the way of CISU for this round. Wilkie immediately opens up onto
Very
OV
nice.
again, really nice angle using that glass to
Yeah.
blast on into the A site and get that early kill onto Doc. Crip is still upstairs as a roamer, but he's being droned out quite a bit, and Junas will fire through and
Wow.
take him out as well. Nice little pre-fire through that unbroken wall
Yeah, he didn't get
after
touched.
droning him down, and once again, CISU going on fire.
What is going on?
Oh,
Hello?
interesting.
That
that
was
was
so confusing.
just a little bug on our end. He does get through and inside. To the room he
A
gets.
bomb has been located.
He's still looking for extra openings. Is now repelled down through delivery to get a couple more angles in towards some more bomb sites. And will Penta have to hold the basement with 3 people again.
So all
They're
of
all
them
kind
at
of
the same
sitting
place.
on top of each other. Yeah, Pengu finds one, takes down Wilkie and that Glads player. But now he's a bit unsure.
Oh,
Looks-
that would have been big.
Misses those shots onto the shield. In fact, doesn't land a single damaging bullet.
Oh wow, that would have been massive as well. Getting rid of him.
As he's throwing that smoke out, trying to break open this barbed wire, does successfully do it now. Sai is the man holding that angle from now on. Pengu's repositioned. Sai sees the shield.
He's going to probably wall.
Land the damaging shots.
While
yeah,
someone
he's
plants
just gonna stand in
behind.
the doorway where they plant behind him.
Yeah.
The smoke will go off
He can probably
and
still
force
plant
him
though.
to move. Yeah, the plant can definitely go in, but it forces Boozney out of the doorway.
Yeah, there we go.
First one's actually killed pretty rapidly. Blitz
Very
dodging
nice,
the
there it is.
Smoke shield, but there's the defuse down. Junas picks up 1 kill on the stairs. That's Pengu as he tries to flank around. Camera taken out, but 2 players inside A. Sai looking for the man upstairs.
Nice.
Takes down Junas, but he's still got 3 to
expected.
find. Rendier holding a tight angle from across the room, can't get in. Holds down next, sees one man there at delivery, sees the shield behind the desk.
And he
Throws the
moves,
shield out.
really nice move there.
Gets it away. Sai now from behind. K2 still firing from outside. They've got one on either side. Shield to the right, but they know the Ash is to the left.
Defenders have eyes on the
Rendier
diffuser.
takes
Takes
down
him
the guy
down.
with the diffuser. Can't shoot it down, mate. Kato reposition, the shield comes in, goes for the flashbang, doesn't go off, but
really?
Kato peeks from the A doorway.
Been eliminated.
Nice
Really
attempt from
nice
Penta.
attempts, yeah.
But a good reposition here from MasterChef to this doorway after being pushed off a delivery. Manages to shoot him in the back as they cannot get through that shield.
God. The positioning, surprisingly, weren't too bad. Like, they were all in one place, but they did quite well from that one place. And then Smoke pushing up just a bit, just to catch them off guard, that helped
Yeah,
a
while
lot
they
as
were
well.
all pinned in around that ladder room and the B bomb. CISU still gave them a lot of room to move around afterwards. So yes, they were pushed back in there originally, but they weren't held in there. They
No,
gave them
yeah.
the freedom to move, which nearly gave them a chance there to regain control. But ultimately, they could not pull it off enough.
As soon as A was lost, it
Protect
was.
your bombs.
I'm not going to say GG, but the defensive position they took as soon as they had A was so hard to attack.
Yeah, retaking
So
that bomb
hard to attack.
site. It's why everyone pushes it
And-
as their preferred attack. Not because it is an easy attack. It is by no means an easy attack, but it is an easy defense
Very
once you
nice
get the
defense.
plant in there, and that's exactly what they do.
But also, really nice movement from the Blitz. Knew the C4 would come in, made that read, walked away, got out of it. If he went down, who knows what would happen?
if he were down, they'd probably lost that round straight
Yeah,
up. Like,
so it just shows you, man. Them
as soon as
little
he went
tiny
down, there
plays,
was
what
two
happen.
people easily pushing in, taking out the guy they knew to be in the corner, which they already got the kill even when there was 3 up. Then they'd all have to focus on the doorway and take down the single Thatcher, and that'd have been a tough task for him. So yeah, that shield staying alive was absolutely
Attackers
pivotal.
recover
for
the
that round.
Crazy.
diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a
So.
bomb and defuse it.
Up to the top floor is Wilkie, the lone roamer then for CISU's defense. Slight change up from what they've been doing previously, as they've been setting everyone downstairs
Match
before.
point.
Now they're bringing K2 and Mistari up here as well.
I can't believe it's match point.
On this
Like,
here.
I was joking about the 5-0.
He's showing us why these are two of our
Yeah, I know,
top
I know.
squads at the
Well,
moment.
our next match as well. It's gonna be
Next match is big, but of course we've got other games taking place off stream right now. Era Epsilon is going underway. We had the G-Bots game winning 2-0 as well, so we're going to have a very interesting
really
looking
wanna
set
see
of
these
standings by the
standings,
time
yeah.
this is done.
who is
But
going?
ultimately, as
Who's
far
going
as
to
the
lad,
two
man?
of these go, to get both of them through to the finals, a draw is the best they could have each hoped for.
Attackers
These
recover
are the highest
bomb
points, right?
diffuser.
These two, yeah.
They're already at the top of the table. If they want to help each other out, I mean, they won't be doing that, but and ultimately,
14 points apiece.
yeah, both leading up the charge. 12 points apiece.
Oh, is it?
They're on 11.
Ah,
Junis goes in for that battery trick as the grenade goes over and won't touch him. He gets down one battery. That will take out Ovi's first charge, or second charge rather, as he already opened delivery from one angle. They have taken out Sai though. Bouncy opens up that first kill.
God, here he comes.
Pretty tight angle held there too. Now, Protax holding another
Attackers
angle
have
into
recovered
the
their
A
diffuser.
bomb. Watching Junis' back. Kato upstairs as well. Junis taking out another drone. Wilkie also still upstairs, yet to really make their presence known. Waiting for Penta to reveal themselves in angles they don't expect to be seen from. Kato, there we go. Through that trapdoor, takes down Crypt. Now they know there's at least one person upstairs, and just like in the opening round, Penta weren't ready for that roamer, and he has punished them. Now, 3 members left to try and push in and salvage even one round from this map. Junis still holding by that locker's door, even though there's no thermite charges left. He knows this.
3v5
He
as
does
well.
get taken out by Pengu, though. He gets down and into lockers. 4v5, 4v3 now, sorry.
This is a nice position. Definitely a nice
Can
position.
be,
You
but
want
he can
someone
also
pushing
be
from the
locked
stairs
down
as well.
quite nicely. Yes, the stairs is pivotal. Buzni holding A closely. Protex holding that doorway as well. Wilkie has come down
Here
to
it
the
is.
stair
Oh,
angle.
no, that's the wrong person. You want the attackers to be
Holding
there.
the floor above him. Protex takes down Pendu as he's pushing in through A.
Where a Penta?
Outside this doorway with the diffuser is one. He's looking to come straight into Protex's crosshairs again. He knows Protex is here.
Where's his teammate?
Protex can see him. Goes for the
Nice.
shots. Gets
There.
tagged but no kill.
There they are.
Rendy is still in the lockers. He's not getting the shots onto the stairs.
wow.
Buzni
And
takes
the
down Ovi.
diffuser is
That's going to
down.
be all she wrote.
For
15
first
seconds, and Rendy
one.
has to either kill 4 or plant. All of
10
which are massive,
seconds.
massive tasks. Wilkie goes to the hunt for the kill
And the
because he can.
diffuser is down.
Looks for the push forward. 7 seconds on the clock. Actually flicks round,
Nice,
takes
like
out
it.
one.
Unlucky.
But will be shut down by Bouncy at the end.
Wow.
And there it is. 5 rounds to nothing in CISU's favour.
What the heck?
A point apiece for these two squads at the top of the table to hold down
Not just
their spots.
not just a point, also 5 points each with the 5-0s.